Welcome back to the show. Where are you fixing to yank up some sweet potatoes? We got this bed behind me. It's well over 125 days. Sweet potatoes usually from the time you plant the slips till the time you start, pulling up the digging the potatoes is a 125. Now we've had a bad year on water, so it hadn't rained much. So I let these go quite a bit longer. Now there's a bed behind you, and there's two beds up front that we're not supposed to pull them till October, roughly the 12th. And that'll be it's 125 days, so we'll check them out too later. But we're fixing to yank this bed. And the way I do it is I'm just going to yank these vines up, and I'll show you how to do it real quick. I just get in here and I just get to yanking. Now these vines are also edible, but I'll get in here on a bed now. I'll just yank the vines up like that. And if any taters are coming off like this right here, just start popping them off. See, they're not real. I'm thankful. They're all right. They're not real big or nothing like that. Or they're good size. Some of them are a little smaller, but just break them off, throw them out there. I'm throwing them out there to let them dry. But I'm gonna yank these vines up, and these are gonna go to the cows. These are also edible though, like I was saying. But and then we'll go to digging. I'll show you what we're doing after that. All right, I got the roots out of the way for the most part, so what we're going to do is dig these taters. Now, some of them come up with the roots. That's great. Let's just dig them up. There's a good tater there. The drought this year's really messed with them though. And this is a fairly new bed, because I remember we put this bed out this year. I think it was this year. So the soil, as you can see, I mean, you can see that. You see that wood chip still in there. It hadn't really all the way gone to you know, compost. It's pretty good now though. All right, check this out. Outside the box, where some roots are set down, we got some taters growing. So let's see what they look like. I'm doing this one-handed. See if I can prop you up here. It'll be all right. Stay still. Be still. All right. So we got that one, that one. There's some more right there. So there's some more like that right there. So that's outside the box, and I got one on the other side. Let's go look at it. Two on the other side, really. Honestly, they did better in the ground this year, probably because of the rain. I mean, I'm looking at them. They usually do real super good in this box, but the rain and me not watering enough to keep everybody happy has hurt them. So, but we've got one more bunch right next to it we can dig up. Let's do it right there, real quick, like. There's that. All right. So pretty good sized taters outside the box, honestly. The ones in the side of the box, the rain fluctuated a little bit, so some of them even split. We had 2 inches of rain 2 days ago. So these in the ground, I like them. They did good. There's some more. Let me walk around this sucker. So that's groceries right there, boys and girls. That is groceries. So, and they keep, and I'm gonna prove it, they keep a long time. Let me get these processed. We'll be right back. All right, people. Here's the potatoes inside the box. Let me show you one of them that split on me. Well, there's 2 of them. There it is right there. I bet it's that one. See the splits in that joker? That's probably from the water the other day. It rained. Those potatoes right here is outside the bed, which I didn't anticipate. These ones over here, inside the bed. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say about 50-50. Pretty close. These might have a little bit more, but they're a little bit more shabby too on some of them, you know. But these over here are something else. Crazy. Well, let me show you these last year potatoes. All right, y'all, without a shadow of a doubt, there was more potatoes growing outside the bed. Seriously. Than inside the bed. No kidding. So just keep on moving stuff around and finding where more potatoes are took root outside the bed. It's real nuts. But that's what happened. Yeah, I got a mess over here. Looks like I got a garden going. I'll have to fill that in. Mom will be coming out here and go, what the heck are you doing to the yard? But yeah, way more potatoes. Look at that. That's outside the bed. That's inside the bed. So, pretty wild. I can't figure it. So, from outside the bed, the only thing I can figure is there wasn't enough water in that bed. Them roots come out the bed, started burying down in the soil, and started sucking down in there and make them tighter. So, because there's literally more potatoes outside the bed than was inside the bed. But that's fresh soil from this year. I think that one might have been last year's, but I'd have to go back and look. But and it didn't get enough moisture for sure. I didn't water enough because usually you don't have to water sweet potatoes; they just take off and go. But next year, if we get another drought like we did, I'll dang sure water them. But let me show you. These are last year's sweet potatoes. You're like, oh, dude, I ain't eating that, dude. That's nasty. No, these are just the slips going, so you can replant. But let me show you something. Just knock them off because that's what feeds off this tater. Them slips are just sucking this tater dry. So this tater's straight edible. Okay, it's not gonna be as juicy as the one that we just pulled off, but I bet it's just as sweet. Let's see. This is pretty nasty. Let me show you last year's taters. Look at that. Still kicking, all right? So these just happened, I don't know, not very long ago. Probably 2 months ago or so. But them are all the slips you'd want, if you was growing them this year. Of course, the leaves are dead on them, but you could probably stick that in the ground, but it's a little too late for that because I need 125 days to make that joker right there off of this thing right here. You see? So we still have 1, 2, 3 more beds to go. That one, I wasn't happy with the bed. Definitely happy with the outside production that went straight in the ground, which was awesome. That was weird. But we still have 1 more bed. About October 12th, we'll hit the other beds. There's 3 more beds, and we'll see what we get out of the deal. Now, we had more rain, so we'll see. Stay tuned.